How do I get that experience if everyone needs it from the start? How do I make that portfolio good enough? What's up guys, my name is Helen, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss how do you make your design or portfolio when you are new to design industry or don't really have any client work to showcase. And I want you to know that I've been there. Back in 2011, when I just started in design industry, I didn't really have any job and I really was struggling the same as you to get that first client, to get that first full-time job. And I was constantly asking myself, how do I make that portfolio good enough? Or I was thinking, oh, well, I'm not really good enough to apply for that job that I want to apply to. I didn't even have a client or a full-time job yet. And you know, if all the job posts are like saying that you need to have at least 6 months to 1 year of experience, but how do I get that experience if everyone needs it from the start? Don't worry, I'm here to help you right now. When I had no portfolio at all, I used a simple methodology to make one. Research, identify the problem, and present the solution. Solve the problem. So let's go through all the stages to form your first designer portfolio. First, you need to research and gather your mood board. Register on Behance, Dribbble, Pinterest, and gather your mood board, the designs that you really inspire you. And this can be anything from web design to mobile application designs and even branding, if you are in the branding niche, for example. You will see that the gathered mood board will have some common style that speaks to you. In my case, it was minimalistic flat design and like mobile. I was gathering like mostly mobile apps and websites, but you will know that this is the type of work you want to kind of deliver to your clients. And this is awesome because you now have like the signs of your own personal style. May this be an inspiration board for the next stage. Now it's time to identify the problem in several or one of the gathered designs. Just think about where you can present a different design solution to the problem. You will need to identify the flaws in the designs that you just gathered, list them down on a piece of paper, and form a really short design brief. So you have those flaws and now you need to kind of edit them, present another way, present another method, and make this thing better than it was before. And this will be your base design brief. Very basic, but for the start, it's okay. Once you have a brief that you just made, you will need to perform a redesign. Brainstorm your ideas and sketch them out on paper. Actually, paper and pen is one of the best tools you can use for your initial mind mapping, just sketching, and for the very basic wireframing. It's really fast and classic. You need this step in order to kind of have an overall view on what you're doing and make sure that it actually can work. Once you have the idea on what are you going to do next, execute it, perform the redesign. But you need to explain it in a case study manner, like what was the task, what certain decisions were made and why. Explain your thought process, what exactly did you do, how you were moving from one stage to another stage. It's very important for your future clients or HR managers to know your process of work. To summarize everything, you will need to form a little case study that will include the challenge, brief, your thought process and how you came to the design solution, and actually the design solution. I also talk more in detail about how to make a perfect UI UX case study that actually helped me double my income by attracting more high-paying clients in this video, so make sure to watch it next, just right after this video. And some more tips for you guys if you're just starting in design and really don't know what to do. Make sure your work is online, because if your work is not online, it does not exist. A great author of amazing books, Austin Kleon, said that. And by the way, Austin is an author of 3 books that I highly recommend you to read. I will drop the links to those books in the description to this video. Those books are called Steal Like an Artist, Show Your Work, and Keep Going. Also, don't be shy to ask for an opinion of your friends, family, your beloved ones. I know they don't really know anything about design, but their encouragement will, encourage you to move on. This is like a psychological thing. And if you want to get feedback on your work, which I again highly recommend you to do, join relevant Facebook groups, follow relevant Instagram account. Do not be shy to just drop a message to some designers on Instagram like me. There are always replying to every DM. Might not be so fast, but anyways, it's really good to have a feedback of somebody who is more experienced in design in general and in your particular niche in particular. Network. Networking is an awesome thing, and it doesn't really matter how often you post on Instagram, LinkedIn, or any other social media that you will choose to put your work in. It's all about making new friends, making new connections, like having meetups and, living a full life. I really hope this video has clarified a lot to you, and if it was valuable, please put thumbs up, press on subscribe button and smash that bell to stay tuned to even more value. And if you're seeking advice as to what's the best place to put your portfolio out there on the internet, I made another video on that subject, so make sure to watch it next, just right after this video. I will see you guys in the next videos. Take care.